Hello everyone, I'm here today to do a flip through on the Vintage Cooking Journal. And before I get started, I just want you to know that it is quite wobbly. However, it's very strong. I'll show you here in a minute. So this is the front cover, and I just tied some of this coffee dyed muslin around it to tie it closed if you want it tied. It doesn't need to be tied at all. It stays just like that. And then here's the spine. Okay, let me take this off. Then you can see the spine. Okay, this is the spine here. And this folds over. I thought it would stick out more and stay out, but it actually kind of falls down on it. But that's okay. I think it looks okay. And then I stitched the signatures in, and then I ran this muslin through each signature and glued it to the inside of the book. So I found that it's a little wobbly, and Valerie, one of my subscribers, said that maybe last time, if she remembers, I had glued it to the outside of the book and then put my covers on that. And I went back and looked at the video, and I think that's what I did. So, but it is still very strong. I mean, it's not going to fall apart. It's very, very strong. And if you don't, you know, if I don't sell it, because of that, I will come back and figure out a way to take this all apart and get a full spine here. I'm not sure how I would do it yet, but that's what I thought I would do. Okay, so it is the spine. The spine right now is I would say, well, 2 1/4 wide. It looks very wide, but it's only 2 1/4. Let me check this side. I hate it when the rulers don't start at the very, you know, the marks don't start at the, so yeah, it's like 2 1/4, 2 1/2 size. And then the journal itself is 8 1/2 by 5 3/4. Okay, so this part here I hand stitched on from a vintage pattern that I had, this little girl here. I ironed it onto this muslin, and that was coffee dyed muslin. And then I put this little applique that I cut out of a doily, and then this is a little doily that I had, or probably part of a tablecloth at one time, and then some lace along the side there. So this is the front page, or the first signature too. There's 3 signatures. Altogether, there's 120 pages. I'm pretty sure. It's that or more. I can't quite, I wrote it down. I'm not sure. And this time I counted the pockets, and I counted the journal cards and the tags. I've never done that in all my journals. So I have 39 pockets in here, and I have 66 tags or journal cards. So that gives you an idea of the amount of ephemera. So these are just from a kit that I had. I think it's My Porch Prints, and I just made some little tags there from that kit just to give me a little bit of extra writing spaces and not spend a lot of time figuring out what to make. Okay, so in here we have envelopes that I have put on in throughout the book. And inside the envelopes are 2 recipe cards. And they're blank on the back, so you can write on the back as well your recipes. You can write them over here. You can write a recipe here, or you can just write about something that you made, or a dinner you had, or who came to the dinner, that kind of thing. Some more journaling space. This is a vintage cookbook, and in here, I didn't tuck anything. I didn't have anything to really stick in that, so I didn't. On this side, we have this little envelope, and see now it's pretty much stained down, so it probably doesn't need a paper clip. And then this opens up, and then inside here is a journal card and tags. Actually, there's more because I didn't even count those inside there. And then journaling space out here. And this was made with just a regular large envelope. I love this idea. I can't remember where I got it, but it was not mine probably. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. And then we've got this, but I'm going to keep this paper clip on it. And then there's a place there if you want to add a card inside there. And this I just left because I think it's cute. I mean, it's cute. And then more journaling journaling space. Coffee dyed paper, tea dyed. This is the story of Crisco, and I left that without covering it. This back side, I have a little notebook in here that I think we made this on camera, where we took all of our small notepad papers and just glued them all together and cut them. And I made this little notebook with that. That was kind of fun. And then this little tassel off the edge of that. Here is just, this one was a greeting card that I had cut out the front side and put this little girl on there. So there's another journaling space. Here's journaling. This one I left out again, just because it's pretty. And then here is the signature center. And I have journal cards in these little pockets here. And tags. And sometimes a little tough to get in. And these bigger tags down here. And oh, they try to be so hard to get in. Same thing on that side. Then I have more journaling space here. Here's another envelope with the two. I'm not going to take every one out. There's two recipe cards in there. And I want to leave this on here. I thought it was kind of a little neat little poem. And then on this side, I have this pocket here with two recipe cards in here. And it doesn't look like I inked those, so I might come back and do that. And then I put a little paper clip on here, altered paper clip to hold that on that page. And then here is more writing, journaling. And then here I just put, because I wanted to leave this showing, I didn't want to glue something over it, so I just put this little tab on the side with a brad. You could cover it, or I could cover it. I don't know. I just left it. It's kind of cute. So here's another envelope with recipe cards. Here you can add maybe a picture of what you took, what you made, what recipe. My mom took pictures of all her food all the time. And I notice a lot of people do that on Facebook and stuff. My nieces and stuff, they always posting a picture. Here I just tucked in this cute little paper. This kind of reminds me of cooking and so forth, the cherries. This one is another one that I left. Music page here. This is just some kind of handmade paper. I think this was from Temu or something. Coffee dyed paper stamps. This is a little receipt that I decorated the other day, and it's got this emblem on there. It's from what year? Oh, I can't hardly see it. I think it's 1933 or 43, one of those two. Oh, no, that's not. That's the receipt number. Thought it was 1923. Nope. Okay, here's another little pocket with a couple tags in there. Here's recipe cards in there. This is just a little flip. I just didn't want to put anything over the top of this. It's a recipe for pie crust. And then here's a little journaling spot. And then more journal recipe cards. The words, you know, recipe, journal, tags, tucks. Here's another pocket with a couple of journal cards in that. Come on. Okay, and then here's just a journal card stuck in there. And more of that recipe book. Just a nice cover page. This one has a belly band. This is the signature, signature of the second. This is the center of the second signature. And I just put this little card. Oh, darn it. Kind of stuck on that. I might have to ink it up. I must have got some glue through one of those dots. And then here's a couple little tags inside here. I don't know why this keeps flipping up. And yeah, some more of the recipe book. This recipe book is from 1913 that I used. There's another little notebook that I made with the leftovers of those other papers that we put together. And just stuck that in there. 2 recipe cards in that. Here's just a little journal card that I thought was so cute. And I put that in there. And here's a recipe for angel food cake. This page here is has nothing to do with cooking, but it's a vintage document, and I thought I would just decorate it a little bit. And I think I did this on camera and just clipped it in there, so you can use it in another journal or you know, just keep it, frame it. It'd be cute. Another journal card. Fig cake. I have a fig tree, but the birds get it before I do. The birds, I mean, the day those figs are ready, they're all gone in one day. I think it's the birds. It could be squirrels too, but I've never seen anybody there to take it. That's the problem. 2 more recipe cards. Coffee dyed paper stamped. There's another piece of that, like handmade paper. Another journal card, tuck. And this is a flip. I just put this on here. It doesn't have pockets or anything. I just decorated the front of this envelope with that. And then inside here, this is, I'm just making it a journal card. And it is from an old wax paper box. And yeah, it was the last of it that I had. So I just put in there, and you can journal on that. And then this one here is that old bag that, you know, had something in it. I don't know if it had these things or that's just advertisement. And there was probably, you know, something else that the person bought. But I don't know how old it is, but it's very brittle. But you can journal on the back of that if you want. And nothing goes inside of it because it is the journal card. I just put cardstock in there to keep it from being flimsy. And then the 2 little girls from Tim Holtz. I thought they were cute in that page. Okay, this is a 3rd signature. And then behind here, I just paper clipped a little, like a little note journal card in there. And then we have one clip here. And in here, what do I have? I have a journal card, and it's just simple. Nothing done to it other than what's on it, the front. But you can, like I said, put pictures or your mother's recipe cards or something like that. This would be really good for memory, you know, to even just put your family recipe cards that you've collected. I have some of my mom's, and you know, we kind of spread those out between all of us. But she always cooked the same thing all the time. She had tons of recipes, but she would cook the same food. Here's another journal card here. It was all good food, but okay. And then here's another part. This kit is from where'd her name go? Artie Mays. Here's another little pocket with the 2 cards in it. Here's another cute little front page. I didn't want to cover it. Now here, this is the center of the 3rd signature, and all I did was just did a flip up. I took these journal cards and I just glued them on there and flipped them up, so you can write inside here, up above here, or put something there to hide whatever you want to do. I thought it was fun. Another journal card. More of the cookbook. There's a lot of cookbook pages. There's another journal card from the kit. Here's that one little envelope. It's like a zigzag. I made that. Put these tags in there. This little round. This lady in the round. And a little vintage card there. Vintage looking, I shouldn't say vintage. And then 2 more pockets. Another 2 more pockets, or 2 more recipe cards. And this page, I was going to do something, but I didn't. And I don't know. If I find something between now and the cells, I'll put it in there. But by the time I got to the end, it was getting pretty chunky. But the more you put in there, the firmer this all became for me. So it's just, you know, like here, let me show you. So here you have the distance between the 2 signatures, and the same here. But I like it because it does lay pretty flat. So if you're in here looking at a recipe, or you just want to write, you do have a lot of flat pages because of the way this type of journal works, which is what I like about it, because I would love to have my journals that I've used in the past or in the future to lay flat like this. So that's the end of that story. And if you're interested, I will list it in my Big Cartel website, Rita Jensen, and you're more than welcome to go over there and take a look, see if there's if it's something that you would like. And again, if you think that you want a different kind of cover, I don't know, thinking I could do a different cover, but then again I'm thinking it's not that bad. The more I got in it, I don't know. Anyway, all right guys, so I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Subscribe and comment. Okay, thanks.